Good morning, beautiful people. Or should I say, good Monday. Ugh, even saying that out loud feels like betrayal to my soul. Monday. The word itself feels like stepping on a Lego barefoot, doesn't it? If you're listening to this while you're still in bed, hitting snooze for the fifth time, first of all, respect. You're my kind of person. I know what you're thinking, just 5 more minutes. But guess what? That's how we end up being 45 minutes late and explaining to our boss that the traffic was crazy, even though the only traffic we faced was from the bedroom to the bathroom. Mondays are like that one friend who keeps showing up uninvited. You're enjoying your weekend, minding your own business, living your best life, and bam, Monday kicks the door down like, hey, remember me? Back again with deadlines and responsibilities. Like, no, Monday, we don't want to remember you. You can go, we're good. But okay, let's be real. Every Sunday night, we all go through that emotional roller coaster. You know the one, that heavy sigh at 9 p.m. when you suddenly remember that tomorrow isn't Saturday anymore. That moment when Netflix asks, are you still watching? And you're like, no, Netflix, I'm watching my life fall apart. I call it the Sunday scaries. That weird mix of anxiety and denial when the weekend starts fading away like Cinderella's magic. One minute you're at brunch, laughing with friends. The next, you're mentally calculating how many hours are left before you have to be a responsible adult again. And I swear, the closer it gets to midnight, the louder that inner voice gets. You know the one. Did you finish that report? Do you even have clean clothes for tomorrow? Why did you take that 3-hour nap at 6 p.m.? Monday mornings feel like the universe is testing our willpower. The alarm rings, and it's not just noise. It's a personal attack. You try to open one eye, just one, to check the time, and your phone's brightness blinds you like the gates of heaven. You squint, regret your existence, and immediately question all your life choices that led to this moment. The alarm is the real villain here. That sound, you know it, the default one that feels like it's screaming directly into your soul. I don't know who designed that sound, but they had zero empathy. I've tried everything. Calm tones, bird chirping, even motivational voice alarms like, wake up, queen, it's your time to shine. And you know what? I just get annoyed at the bird, and I want to throw my phone when I hear queen. Not now, Siri, not now. And it's not like waking up on Monday is the same as waking up on Saturday. On Saturday, I'm like, sunshine, coffee, no alarm, maybe pancakes. But on Monday, my body suddenly weighs 400 pounds. My blanket turns into my best friend, and my pillow, a soulmate. Okay, so let's say somehow, by pure miracle or caffeine, you actually get up. You drag yourself to the bathroom, staring into the mirror like you're in a dramatic movie scene. That moment when you see your reflection and whisper, what happened to you? Then you start negotiating with the universe. Like, if I just take a half day today, that's still responsible, right? I'm showing up halfway. The morning routine becomes this complicated mission, like you're brushing your teeth but thinking about 20 other things at once. Should I wash my hair? Nah, dry shampoo is my best friend. Do I have time for breakfast? Maybe just coffee and hope. And of course, there's that one sock you can never find. Mondays have a way of stealing socks, I swear. Let's talk about coffee, the real hero of Monday mornings. I don't even call it a drink anymore. It's a personality trait. That first sip of coffee on Monday, it's spiritual. It's not caffeine. It's hope in liquid form. You take a sip and suddenly feel like maybe, just maybe, you can handle this day. But then it wears off in 20 minutes and you're like, nope, still hate it here. Sometimes I think coffee should come with motivational quotes. Believe in yourself. Fake it till you make it. Or simply, you survived another Monday. Congratulations. I once tried skipping coffee on a Monday. Big mistake. never again. My brain refused to function. I opened my laptop, stared at the screen for 5 minutes, and realized I had typed Ask DFGHK for no reason. My coworker asked me, "Are you okay?" And I just said, "No, it's Monday." They nodded. They understood. You ever notice how everyone's tone on Monday is just slower? Like our souls are buffering? Someone says, "Good morning," and you can hear the pain behind it. Coworker says, "Hey, how was your weekend?" You say, "Too short." Coworker says, "Same." And that's it. That's the whole conversation. Monday bonding at its finest. The office vibe on Monday is always weird. Everyone's walking around holding coffee cups like it's emotional support. The printer jams, the Wi-Fi acts up, and that one guy who's always too cheerful, yeah, him. The one who says, "Happy Monday, team." No, Brad, no one is happy. Go sit down. You know how people say, Monday is a fresh start, like it's supposed to be motivational? Yeah, no, it's not a fresh start. It's a forced restart, like when your phone updates in the middle of something important. Don't get me wrong. I love the idea of being that person who wakes up early on Monday, does yoga, makes a smoothie, journals, and plans her week. But in reality, I'm half asleep, brushing my teeth, and scrolling through Instagram reels of people doing exactly that, being productive. And I just sit there, toothpaste foam in my mouth, whispering, "Good for you, bestie." It doesn't matter if you're a student, a parent, a 9-to-5 worker, or running your own business. Monday just hits differently. It's like the universe collectively agreed to challenge our mental strength once a week. But hey, maybe, just maybe we can make peace with Mondays. Because here's the thing, if Mondays didn't exist, would Fridays even feel that good? I know. That sounds like something only an overly positive person would say. But there's some truth in it. Mondays test us, and in a weird way, they remind us that we're capable of restarting. We might not like it, but we can do it.
There are two kinds of people on Monday mornings. The "I'll drink coffee and become a superhero" people. The "I forgot coffee exists and now I hate everyone" people. And if you're in the second category, hi friend, I see you. Coffee on Monday is tricky. Sometimes you make it at home, it's too weak, you drink it hoping for a miracle, and all you get is mild disappointment. So you run to the nearest cafe and order a large coffee, please, and make it strong enough to revive a corpse. And then, because it's Monday, the barista is moving slower than molasses. You watch them make your coffee like they're performing some sacred ritual. You check your watch thinking, I have 5 minutes until my meeting starts. Do I fight for my life or for caffeine? Finally, coffee in hand, you take that first sip and realize you forgot sugar. Why does Monday hate me? All right, coffee in hand. Now it's time for the next boss level, traffic. Have you ever noticed that every Monday morning the roads become a scene straight out of a video game? Cars moving like sloths on sedatives? That one guy in the left lane driving exactly 10 miles per hour below the speed limit? And yes, he's making eye contact with you. Cyclists who appear out of nowhere like tiny two-wheeled ninjas. I swear, traffic on Monday has a secret agenda. Slow down humans, make them question their life choices. And don't even get me started on parking. You drive around for 20 minutes praying a spot will magically appear. And when it finally does, some dude is already inching his car in. No, this was mine. I claimed it in my heart. So you finally make it to work. A little late, but alive. Hooray! Then comes the Monday office chaos, the true test of patience and humor. The printer is jammed. Always. On Monday mornings, the printer decides, I will not work today. I'm rebelling. Your coworker sends 12 emails before 9 a.m. and half of them are just questions you don't have answers for yet. The boss walks in with that special Monday glare, the one that silently screams, you exist, therefore you must work. And the water cooler gossip, it's brutal. Monday brings out the most dramatic stories. People are either complaining about the weekend, sharing weekend highlights that make you feel guilty for binge-watching TV, or loudly declaring that this is going to be their productive week. And you're just sitting there like, Cool, Karen, good luck with that. Let's be honest, Monday mornings are all about lost motivation. You had a plan for the weekend, right? Laundry, meal prep, gym, writing your novel, learning guitar, and now it's Monday and your only accomplishment is making it to work without crying. Motivation dies a little each Monday. Some people try to revive it, motivational quotes, playlists, affirmations. I am strong. I am productive. I can do this. But the truth is, you're holding on to hope, sipping weak coffee, and slowly inching toward the inevitable doom of 3 p.m. And let's not forget the 3 p.m. slump, that magical hour where your brain says, nope, I'm done, let's nap. You look around, everyone else is quietly dying too. Some people pretend to type, some people scroll Instagram under their desks. We all know. We all know. But Mondays also bring funny little moments, like tripping over literally nothing while walking into the office. Yep, grace is optional today. Walking into the kitchen for coffee and forgetting why you're there. Classic. Saying good morning to the janitor 3 times in one hallway because you forgot you already did. And the thing is, these moments are strangely comforting. Everyone's awkward, tired, and slightly zombie-like. You're not alone in your Monday misery. You're part of a universal club. We call it the Monday Survivors Association. Membership? Everyone. Benefits? Shared suffering and laughter. Okay, so what's the solution? How do we survive Monday without turning into a dramatic Netflix character? Coffee rituals. Make it fun. Use a cute mug. Add whipped cream if you must. Give it a name. I call mine Liquid Courage. Music and podcasts. Play upbeat tunes in the car. Dance a little. Careful, traffic cops exist. Podcasts like, well, this one, maybe. Mini wins. Don't overwhelm yourself. Finish one small task. A tiny victory is still a victory. Laugh at chaos. Everything that goes wrong is now material. That jam printer, comedy gold. Coffee spill, Instagram moment. Ever notice how Mondays feel heavier than, say, Thursday or even Wednesday? It's like your body and brain team up to remind you of all the things you didn't do over the weekend, and also all the things waiting for you this week. Scientifically speaking, Sunday night triggers our cortisol levels, the stress hormone. That's why we get anxious, restless, and sometimes can't sleep. By Monday morning, our brain is already in alert mode. And emotionally, Mondays are a reminder. We went from freedom to responsibility way too fast. Weekends feel like tiny vacations, and Monday is the reality check. It's not just waking up early. It's the mental load of deadlines, emails, chores we didn't finish, pretending we're cheerful at work, and somehow all of this hits at once, like an emotional freight train. Let's be honest, our Monday inner monologues are brutal. You wake up and your brain is like, why did you sleep so late? You're going to be late. Did you really need to binge Netflix until 2 a.m.? You promised yourself a productive week. Are you failing already? And the worst part? It keeps going all day. You're typing an email and your brain whispers, this is probably wrong. Everyone will hate you. You're not capable. But here's the fun, relatable part. Everyone else is thinking something similar. We're all silently screaming inside. That's the secret of Mondays. They make you feel alone in your struggle, but really, you're part of a huge, invisible, slightly traumatized Monday club. Monday mornings are like a mini roller coaster. Denial. It's not Monday, right? I'll check my phone. Oh, it's Monday. Anger. Who invented this day? Why does it exist? Negotiation. Maybe if I just skip breakfast, I'll feel better. Maybe if I hide under my desk. Sadness. The weekend is over. My happiness is gone. Acceptance, eventually. Okay, let's just survive this day. Some people even cry over tiny things on Monday. Don't pretend you haven't. Coffee spilled? Cry. Wi-Fi down? Cry. Someone looked at you weird in the elevator? Definitely cry. It's normal. Monday makes us emotionally fragile warriors. One of the trickiest parts of Monday is, oh yes, the Monday trap of seeing everyone else's weekend highlights. Your friend went hiking. Someone posted their perfect brunch. Another friend somehow cleaned their whole house and wrote a 5-page journal entry. Meanwhile, you're sitting in your pajamas with a half-eaten donut thinking, wow, I accomplished nothing. Here's the truth. Nobody is keeping score and nobody really cares. But our brains are wired for comparison. On Monday, this hits harder because our emotional resilience is low. Okay, let's not just wallow, let's deal with this emotional weight in fun, practical ways. Start small. Don't try to conquer the world on Monday. Small wins count. Make your bed, drink water, send one email. It's enough. Laugh. Humor is medicine. Watch a funny video, share a silly meme with a friend, laugh at the chaos. It's okay. Self-compassion. Mondays are tough. Treat yourself like a human, not a productivity robot. Say, it's okay to feel tired. I'll get through this. Connect with people. Sometimes talking to someone else who hates Monday as much as you do is enough to lift the emotional weight. I feel you, bro. Instant therapy. Here's a tiny, slightly surprising twist. Mondays can be good for emotional growth. Think about it. Mondays remind us that life moves on. We have opportunities every week to start fresh. And even in chaos, we're resilient. Try this little trick. Every Monday morning, list 3 tiny things you're grateful for. Doesn't matter what they are. Coffee counts, your blanket counts. Even the fact that you didn't throw your alarm clock out the window counts. These little moments of gratitude can shift your perspective. Suddenly, Mondays aren't just a grind, they're a chance to practice resilience, humor, and self-love. The final secret of surviving Monday emotionally is turn it into comedy. Spilled coffee? Comedy. Tripped over your own foot? Comedy. Boss yelling? Comedy. Or, therapy later. Laughing at the absurdity of Monday is like holding up a shield. You can still feel tired, frustrated, and sad, but at least it's funny. The more you laugh, the less heavy it feels.
Why wait for Friday to treat yourself? Mondays need love too. Buy a fancy coffee. Get that breakfast pastry you've been eyeing. Play your favorite song at full volume while walking to work. Call it a Monday ritual of joy. It's like telling the universe, yes, Monday, I see you, and I'm still going to enjoy life. And don't forget, you can make the treat completely quirky. I once brought gummy bears to work from my desk and called them my Monday happiness boosters. Everyone laughed, and suddenly, Monday felt lighter. Commuting on Monday can be a drag. Traffic, crowded buses, trains. It's rough, but we can make it playful. Listen to a podcast that makes you laugh. Hint, this one works. Make a mini game out of spotting funny billboards or people's quirky outfits. Create an imaginary story about the person in the car next to you. Are they a spy? A secret millionaire? A Monday-hating superhero? Suddenly, the commute becomes an adventure instead of punishment. Your workspace sets the tone for your Monday. If it's dull, your mood follows. So bring a little fun. Tiny plants or flowers? Funny sticky notes? A quirky mug? Maybe one that says Professional Monday Slayer. Little figurines that make you smile. I swear, just looking at something silly while typing an email can give you an instant mood boost. Your brain goes, oh, this is okay. Monday can't be that bad. One of my favorite tricks is the 10-minute rule. Pick one thing you've been dreading on Monday and tell yourself, I'll do it for just 10 minutes. Here's the magic. Once you start, you often keep going. Sometimes starting is 80% of the battle. And if you really can't continue after 10 minutes, hey, at least you tried. That's progress.
Mondays are long, and if you try to survive without breaks, you'll collapse before lunch. So sprinkle in tiny pockets of fun. Watch a funny video clip. Dance to a 2-minute song. Chat with a coworker about literally anything silly. Like, if animals could work in offices, who would be the boss? These little breaks release tension and make the day feel lighter. Suddenly, you're not just surviving, you're playing Monday like a game. Yes, I know, Monday mornings are already a struggle. So who has energy to dress for fun? But here's a twist. Pick one fun item to wear. Bright socks? A quirky tie? A favorite accessory? Fun shoes? It's like a secret armor against Monday gloom. Bonus, people notice it, and sometimes it sparks a smile or a conversation. And that's free happiness. Never underestimate the power of an end-of-day reward. Monday is long, but if you plan something small to look forward to, it transforms the whole day. Ice cream? Your favorite show? A bubble bath? Talking to a friend who makes you laugh? It's amazing what a little anticipation can do. Suddenly, Monday isn't just a grind. It's a prelude to something fun. The ultimate trick? Change your mental script. Instead of thinking, "Oh, Monday again, I hate this," try, "Monday is a new mini adventure. Let's see what ridiculous, funny, or surprising things happen today." You can't control everything. Spilled coffee, traffic, or email disasters. But you can control your mindset. And a playful mindset makes the day feel lighter, funnier, and more manageable. Here's a little challenge for you. Pick 3 fun, quirky things to do this Monday. Could be anything. Send a silly gift to a coworker. Take a weird selfie. Buy a donut just for yourself. Treat it like a game. Turn your Monday into a mini adventure. And remember, it's not about being productive or perfect. It's about surviving with joy. So, my beautiful Monday warriors, this is where the magic happens. You've survived the bed, the coffee, the traffic, the chaos, and the emotional roller coaster. Now you're learning to dance through Monday, even if it's a little clumsy and wobbly. Celebrate that. Laugh at it. Own it. Mondays don't have to be a nightmare. They can be your little playground of resilience, humor, and tiny victories. You're doing amazing. And remember, Monday doesn't stand a chance against your creativity and humor. Thank you for listening. Take care of yourself, and we will see you in another exciting and fun-loving episode. Have a great day.